It has been discovered that a very common fruit, easily available to everyone and often consumed incorrectly, has surprising effects on male sexual potency. I'm talking about pomegranate, that fruit with a tough skin and bright red seeds we often see at the market without realizing it hides one of the most powerful natural stimulants for erection. For centuries it was a symbol of fertility in Mediterranean and Eastern cultures, but what was once a myth is now backed by solid scientific evidence. Most men don't use it properly. Some eat it as dessert. Others only taste the processed juice which, due to industrialization, loses much of its active compounds. However, when pomegranate is consumed fresh and properly integrated into water, its effect on circulation and erection is immediate and measurable. This is no exaggeration. We are talking about a clear biological mechanism based on nitric oxide, the key molecule that relaxes the penile arteries so blood flows in more strongly and stays there, producing a firmer and longer-lasting erection. What's most impressive is that a glass of water with freshly prepared pomegranate can have an effect similar, on a smaller scale, to certain drugs that act on erectile function. The difference is that pomegranate is natural, with no side effects, and also provides additional benefits such as antioxidants and cardiovascular protection. Studies published in the International Journal of Impotence Research showed that men who consumed pomegranate daily reported more consistent erections and a notable increase in sexual desire after only 2 weeks. Why does this happen? Because pomegranate contains punicalagins and anthocyanins, compounds capable of directly stimulating the production of nitric oxide in endothelial cells, the same cells that line the arteries of the corpus cavernosum. This effect not only improves penile rigidity but also responsiveness. In other words, not only is the erection stronger, but it also occurs faster and with less stimulation, something that typically becomes more difficult with age. And here is what's most interesting. The secret lies in the way it is consumed. It's not enough to just eat a few seeds occasionally. To unleash its full potential, pomegranate should be mixed with water, releasing its juices and nutrients so the body can absorb them more effectively. Preparing a glass of pomegranate water in the morning before breakfast not only improves genital circulation within minutes, but also activates your metabolism and overall energy for the rest of the day. Recent studies also suggest that this habit increases testosterone levels. A study conducted at Queen Margaret University in Edinburgh found that men who drank pomegranate juice daily for 2 weeks increased their testosterone levels by 24 to 30%. And remember, testosterone is the central hormone of masculinity. Without it, not only does erection weaken, but desire, muscle strength, confidence, and even daily energy also decrease. Now imagine what this means for a man over 60. A habit as simple as adding fresh pomegranate to a glass of water can become a natural reinforcement of his potency, a simple way to give back to his body the ability to respond firmly in intimacy. Now I want you to pause for a second and think with me. How many times have you walked past a pomegranate in the supermarket and ignored it, believing it was just a decorative fruit, too hard to peel or too exotic? Maybe you even bought one once, left it on the table, and it dried out before you ever figured out how to use it. And yet, that fruit was holding incredible potential for your virility. Isn't it curious how sometimes what we need the most is right in front of our eyes, and we simply don't use it? Let me tell you as a doctor, pomegranate is like a natural capsule of male potency, but only if you consume it the right way. And here's the detail that few people know. It's not enough to eat a few seeds occasionally. The secret lies in releasing its active compounds directly into water, transforming an ordinary glass into an intimate tonic capable of awakening your erection within minutes. I want you to picture this. You take half a pomegranate, squeeze it into a glass of fresh water, and watch as that crystal-clear liquid begins to turn red, as if you were charging your own vital energy into that drink. Did you know that the intense color of pomegranate comes from anthocyanins, natural pigments that act as direct vasodilators in your body? It's as if the fruit carried a message written in its DNA for your circulation. Open the arteries, bring more blood, ignite potency. And here's a question for you. Have you ever heard that pomegranate can boost nitric oxide levels in your body in a way similar to drugs for erectile dysfunction? That's not marketing. It's studies reviewed by urologists in scientific journals. And if you didn't know this before, I want you to write it down in the comments. Tell me if it surprises you that such a simple fruit can biologically compete with the blue pills. Let's keep going. Now imagine not only drinking it on an empty stomach, but also strategically incorporating it at different times of the day. In the morning, your body absorbs it like a direct shot of vitality. But if you drink it before exercise, the effect multiplies. Your heart beats faster, your arteries are already open, and pomegranate acts like a turbo that redirects circulation exactly where you want it most. Can you imagine finishing your workout knowing you trained not just your muscles, but also your erection? That's the advantage of understanding your own physiology. And here's another little known fact. Drinking pomegranate water 2 hours before bed can improve the quality of your nighttime erections. Did you know that men have between 3 and 5 erections while sleeping? Many times you don't even notice, but they are essential to keep penile tissues oxygenated and prevent fibrosis. Well, with pomegranate, those spontaneous erections become firmer and more frequent. It's like giving your penis a nightly, silent but effective workout. Now, think about this. Isn't it impressive that such a simple habit can impact your intimate life in so many ways? And the best part, no contraindications, no artificial chemicals, no reliance on a pill. Just you, a glass of water, and a fruit most people underestimate. Try it for 3 weeks. 1 glass on an empty stomach, another before training, and 1 more at night. Then come back here and tell me in the comments how your energy, your confidence, and your response in bed have changed. Because this isn't just theory. It's about real experiences. I'm sure many men over 60 who try it will share surprising results. And that's the richness of this community. Discovering together the secrets science confirms, but that still aren't spoken about enough. Let me leave you with one last fact to reflect on. In a clinical study, men who drank pomegranate juice daily increased their testosterone levels by up to 30%. And here's the curious part. Those same men also reported feeling more optimistic and more self-confident. That means pomegranate doesn't just act on the body. It also acts on the mind. What do you think? Do you believe a fruit can influence your masculine confidence? Write me in the comments because I want to read your perspective.